Dance,
Good morning.
dance.
More relevant than ever.
It's like perfect timing for that
Exactly.
intro, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really gonna make him dance for his meal now.
Oh yeah. I have not watched any of the video yet. I saw 2 clips of it the other day, but I have not had a chance to watch any of it.
Oh, the full thing is great. Well, or at least like the full argument, like the rest of the press conference or whatever is kind of moot compared to the actual fun part.
Somebody in a tunnel?
I saw a couple minutes of it.
You can play the full thing if you guys want.
Yeah, let's play it some.
Roll it. Let's see it. Because I've only watched like short clips of it too.
This is a 5-minute clip. I couldn't find any more, but this is pretty much
good.
Sums it up.
Is there better sound?
Yeah, I can't hear shit.
Okay, there's another one with better sound. It's a shorter clip.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
fine.
short one. Yeah.
Do the one that we can actually hear, because I can't hear shit on that one.
All right.
Somebody was filming from the balcony.
I can hear Zelensky's fake accent.
You will quake when my 4'9" ass walks into a room.
I think the best thing is he's never had his ass handed to him like that before. That's just beautiful to watch.
Well, it probably did, but
that was really getting a kick out of like
that was a different way, yeah.
Stephanie really got a kick out of when the motorcade pulled up and like he got out, and when Trump was like making fun of he was like, "Oh, he's really dressed up today," and Stephanie looked at it. She goes, "Oh my God, look how short he is." But Trump is 2'6". He's a small guy, but like standing Trump, Zelensky looks like a little miniature person.
Yeah, Trump's slouching there.
Yeah,
In the chair.
He's leaned over.
They needed to have Barron. They needed to have Barron meet him. Barron and all his 6'9" ass. Just be looking down at him like, what's that on the top of your head there?
Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this.
I-
You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thank
You
you
haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
Yeah.
Not
You haven't been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me.
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
I like the little shove here. Like,
equipment.
Yeah.
If you didn't have
They
our
invited
military,
that little shove. He's like,
Oh.
put you in place. Like,
He's like,
Do
hey,
you
look
feel?
at me. Pay attention.
Do you feel in control?
equipment.
You invited
If
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
He's right. They would have been done in 2 weeks had we not been prolonging the damn war.
Hundreds of thousands of people might
Well,
not
and
have died.
also,
Huh.
yeah.
and also, it's worth.
That's
It
beside
is
the
actually
point.
worth noting that it's worth noting that the Biden administration and his military advisors explicitly told Ukraine not to negotiate and
Any deal.
strike up a peace deal with Russia.
Wasn't that
period.
Boris Johnson that like came in during the talks and was like, "Nope, this isn't happening"?
I mean, Biden or Biden's whatever Biden's advisor said something about that. But then, yeah, I mean, the UK's been involved in it.
Advisors.
You're blinking there, man.
So, like, it could been over a long time ago.
Did you guys catch Zelensky tried to mutter under his breath, but his mic was still hot when he called JD Vance a bitch in Russian?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
I don't know if Trey has the clip, but like JD's putting him in his place, and he like stops talking. He goes, "Suka."
Really? That'd been
That
funny
might
if
be
Vance
why
would
he
have got.
said-
Good.
That might be why Zelensky said afterwards that he wouldn't go back to the White House even if he was allowed to.
See, this is a perfect meme for what happened here. Where's my money? Listen here, you listen. This midget and his demands.
I really like
That's
the
a good
one that
one.
was like, that was whenever you're ordering pizza and the broke ass guy says get wings too.
Yeah, that was good.
Where's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
money, Brian?
Legitimately, like it does suck because because the U.S. has a big history of doing this, like they telling some country like, oh no, we'll back you in the super unfair fight, we got you, homie, and then not, you know what I mean? Or so it's like
Or
to him, and again, I'm not saying we or anything, but like to him, he's like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like now half my country's fucking dead, and you know this and that and the other, you know, and then like the people of Ukraine obviously really got like the short end of the stick because hundreds of thousands of them died. You know what I mean? So it's like that.
No,
fucking
you guys.
that fucking
See,
sucks,
I don't think
you know?
I don't think you understand what this was all for. Biden was doing this to thin out the men so that you could have mail order brides from Ukraine. That's what the whole thing's about.
He realized he's like, we have an incel problem. We have an incel problem in America.
That I'm telling you, that's what it was. I guarantee you that's exactly what the thing was.
So
need
why do we
young
have to
men
still take
getting
the Tate
married.
brothers?
Yeah.
He was trying to get.
He banned the Tate brothers. He was trying to ban the Tate brothers, but so that's what he was doing. He was trying to stop the Tate brothers so that then he could import the Ukrainian mail order brides for the incels.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was for the incels. I think it was for Hunter to start a webcam business.
Oh yeah. He's gonna become the new Andrew Tate.
Yep. There you go.
Hunter Biden, you know, is gonna surpass Andrew.
Telling
Tate.
you, man.
He's gonna be like,
Let's give it a week. We'll push this conspiracy theory, and it'll be out there. Somebody will repeat it.
Oh, like starting celebrity rumors. I like that.
I think that's what we should go into, man.
have like a it's basically like the Dennis kind of thing.
There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Have the what's his name, like the exposed or whatever, like your breaking news, like or whatever kind of guy, like one of those kind of guys, like breaking news exposed. We're gonna expose this person today. I forget who that guy is. Dom? Is it Dom? Dom something? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah,
That sounds like half the alternative media. Breaking.
Yes.
Dom Lucree.
Dom Lucree, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, have him like exposed. Yeah, breaking news. This is ridiculous.
Breaking 5G parasites found in Ukrainian Right.
The only reason I know who he is because somebody on this show runs a Dennis account of him. I'm not saying who does that. Just saying somebody on this show does that.
But Clyde has all the time for that, but he doesn't have time to come on our show. Okay.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Oh man, you just doxed Clyde, dude. Live on the air for our fan to go out and complain.
His profile
about.
picture is real. He's actually black.
Everybody knows Clyde likes to pretend to be black man on the internet. So, does this come as a surprise to anybody?
You can get away with saying so much more.
Stolen valor.
Stolen valor.
Speaking of the Tate brothers, didn't they get released from the Romanian prison or whatever?
They were coming to the U.S. I don't know if like I think
they had to give up.
That.
They had to go on.
Do you see DeSantis is like, yeah, we don't want him in Florida.
Yeah.
They had to give up what?
They had to give up all their cam girls to the Romanian government.
Have they run the campsite in like a long time? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
I think it's been like 10 years.
Out of my ass.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I find myself not caring. Like I find myself not caring.
Yeah. The whole thing with them, it's like the least story that I care about.
I'm going to keep making declarative statements and not learning or researching into it anymore because I don't care either.
My thing with Tate has always kind of been, there were some things that he said that at least would push like my son's generation to be less pathetic little fucking bitches. And I can get on board with that. It's the same thing with like the Bronze Age pervert and the Bronze Age mindset stuff. Like there are useful elements and things that can push the younger generation in the right direction. But at the same time, you need strong male role models in their life to take those good things that are pushing them and then sift out the other dumb bullshit and keep them like be manly men without being whatever the fuck the Tates are. Did you say a pathetic online asshole? Oh, geez.
The only reason I know anything about him is because like pages like the other 98% like the basically everybody like stop it. Doesn't have
honestly
any
like
effect.
the more people get like pissed off about them, the more that people just want to like them because like especially the young.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't even know who they are. You know what I mean? If people didn't get so upset about whatever, I wouldn't even fucking know. So they're doing their work for them.
Well, and that's usually the way a lot of the like right-wing influencer type stuff goes. Is if it wasn't for some retard on the left losing their shit because that person said something that they didn't like, nobody would even know who they were or like that they existed at all. Like the attempt at a cancel mob, it's the Streisand effect. Like they always have that effect on whoever they're trying to go after.
Yep. It just like immediately like you've made them a celebrity now. Like you were trying to like you're trying to like take them down, and now you've made them into a celebrity. And
that's like the Libs of TikTok chick. She could have been Libs of TikTok could have been an anonymous troll account forever, but then they had to go and like dox the chick and make her legitimately famous, and now she like actually gets to go and go to the White House for stuff, and like they built her brand on trying to cancel her. Like, when will the left learn that the cancel culture nonsense really doesn't work in their favor? They just end up creating more of what they were trying to cancel.
They made her account and her 10 times more famous than she would have ever been. Easily.
Yes. Easily.
Yeah, because she was not, I mean, like...
Etc.
Yeah, Fuentes. Yeah, like Fuentes would just be a gay closeted furry, if not for people saying all this stuff about him.
Gay closet.
I mean, that's the rumor. I'm just saying. I'm going off the rumor.
But Fuentes is the prime example.
I've been hearing that for years, man.
Fuentes is the prime example because
Yeah.
like nothing he says would catch anyone's attention, and he would not have an audience at all if they weren't trying to cancel him all the time. Like they bring his content to a platform. Like they're the ones who are platforming him and giving him all of his traction. If it wasn't for them trying to cancel him, nobody would know or give a shit.
Yeah. I mean, just like, I don't know, if you ignore them, they kind of go away. Like, look at who's the one dude with the
Like
beard that
advertising.
was on the Dylan Mulvaney? Who was that one dude that he was on with him? He had like his 5 minutes of fame where everybody paid attention to him. The other pedophile guy. He had like 5 minutes of fame, and then he went away because everybody stopped paying attention to him.
See, none of us know who you're talking about because we never paid attention to him to begin with.
Oh, we played the video of him talking.
Oh,
Him and Dylan Mulvaney did a video together. I don't know. It was
Yeah, I've had a partner of some
he
sort
had like a
sometime.
5 o'clock shadow, and he was really creepy. But like he went away because everybody kind of just like they gave him his 5 minutes and then ignored him, so nobody pays attention to him anymore.
Well, I mean, Dylan Mulvaney,
Anybody
more or
heard from
less.
Dylan in a
I
while?
say he's more or less gone away too. I don't know. He did something not too long ago. I saw a picture of him at some event, but there was like nobody talked about it. There was no anything else about it. It was just a picture, and I'm pretty sure the picture was from one of those like rage bait accounts that like tries to post stuff to get people to like, but nobody gives a fuck anymore. Like
That's all Facebook is anymore.
You can't rage bait with stuff that people stop caring about. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like something's from 6 months ago. Like, who the hell cares now at this point?
especially
Yeah.
the right wing. Like it's hard to rage bait the right wing on something that's from 6-8 months ago, a year ago, because we've all got jobs and kids and lives, and we've moved on. It's like what the fuck ever.
And media happens so fast now. It's like the news cycle is insane. Like, I mean, has anybody ever talked about Trump being shot at a couple times? Like, since it happened? Pretty much no. Like, it feels like that was like 5 years ago. That was only 6 months ago where he was shot at.
But the left will continue to talk about Charlottesville and January 6th like they happened yesterday.
Well,
it's the difference between the two demographics. Is one actually like just has to get on with life, and the other one can linger on dumb bullshit for forever because what else do they got to do with their?
If you remember, that's what Biden did his whole campaign on was Charlottesville. He did his whole campaign on something that happened 4 years before he was campaigning.
Yeah,
that had nothing to do with Trump. Trump wasn't there in Charlottesville. Trump wasn't doing that. Like, it was just asinine that he ran on that and won. Well, you know what I mean. Air quotes won. We'll go that way. We'll say that. It's just pathetic.
Ain't got to be worried about them transmos no more now that Trump's going to deport them all.
Yeah. Well, they can't get their passports, as we learned last week.
Oh, did one of y'all share?
Oh, because birth certificate issues?
Oh, it has to say it has whatever your biological sex was when you were born is what's on your passport now. Did any of us share what? What are you looking for?
Didn't one of you share? So there was a thing. It was a gay couple that basically like hired a surrogate and went to some foreign country to have the baby, and now the country is basically holding them hostage and won't let them leave.
Oh God, that's awesome.
Oh my God.
Keep them. We don't want them.
Where was it now? I can't remember where it was now.
Would be because of like why are they keeping them, like a visa issue, or they're just like, no, we're not letting you take this baby back or something?
Yeah, more or less.
I guess technically if the baby's born there, what's it a citizen of?
Right.
You know, like what country?
Right. And apparently the chick that they hired to be the surrogate is from that country. So instead of it be, or so it's not a
Taiwanese baby or whatever.
it's not a
South Korean.
it's not so much a like anchor baby type of a thing. It's like she is from here. She is a citizen. So the kid is a citizen. So the kid stays here. Like you can't just
Hold on, I'm looking for the story. Talk amongst yourselves.
So in their country they're framing it as they're trying to steal this baby. Trying to steal this baby back to America.
Yeah.
It happened in Italy. Hold on, I gotta see.
Oh, that's not the country I expected. Okay.
Hold on.
I expected it to be a little more third worldy, you know.
No, the only place I can find the article is on WAPO, and it's I have to pay to see it.
Boo.
What? You don't give Bezos the $4 a month for WAPO?
I give Bezos enough money with my stupid Amazon Plus or whatever it's called.
For real.
Oh, speaking of Bezos, did you see where Bezos wants to send a shuttle into space manned completely by female celebrities?
I did not see that.
I haven't.
Yeah, I
been
posted
paying
that
attention to
yesterday in the
anything.
group. I posted that in the group
Yeah,
yesterday.
Well, pull it up then.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to find this other one. Okay,
look, this is This is a rapid fire news show. If you can't find it immediately, we're moving on.
Let me go.
It's bang bang.
Okay,
remember, Cam Girl Clyde said to stock it with porn stars.
Yep. So Italy bans couples from traveling abroad to become a surrogate, to become or like get a surrogate parent, like make a baby or have a baby and give it away. So Italy's banning that.
So an Italian lady can't go to the U.S. to be a surrogate? Is that what
It
that
looks
means?
like it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hold on. I'm trying to. I got to keep going in and out of this article because it keeps telling me I have to pay to see it.
Put it in reader mode.
You know you could. Yeah.
Reader mode.
See.
We're gonna have to do like boomer browser lessons for Steve on how to go to
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. In fact, I need to know how to do RSS feeds too.
Well, maybe
I already know, but let me watch just to make sure you guys teach him correctly.
maybe this is a good lesson.
Uh-oh.
Like maybe you just need some couple of beers.
Yeah.
Good than I ever could.
Yeah. How have y'all not figured out that you can't play SNL clips on this show yet? It's fine.
That's why I was like, why is this on?
I'll just go back and cut it out later.
Dang. The copyright.
Yeah, there's that. The one you meant to play, Couple of Beers, is fucking hilarious too.
Yeah, the Couple of Beers is a good one.
Yeah, I guess they had him back on, huh?
Yeah. I guess they're not gonna like keep him on as main host. But, like they'll bring him.
Oh yeah, I'd tell him to pound sand if I was him anyhow after what happened.
Yeah.
What happened? I'm totally have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it was like, I don't know,
host.
5 years ago, Shane was supposed to be the next cast member of SNL. And like,
oh,
writers
yeah.
and that.
Yep, I remember that.
And they, because he said Jew chink on a podcast at one point, which now I'm fucked too. I'll never be on Saturday Night Live, I guess. They like tried to cancel him or whatever, and now he's bigger than ever.
That's funny. See, it doesn't work to cancel. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, well, especially if the person got mad talent,
I think it does.
Like, good.
It just depends. Like, there's like certain cancel mobs that work and
see,
that don't.
I think it
canceled
works.
Dylan and replaced him with Shane.
I think it works on the left end because remember the chick? Oh, what was it? The one chick that got on the airplane that said she was going to Africa and hoped she didn't get AIDS. And by the time she landed in Africa, like she was fired, she lost everything. Like that's when it worked I think it worked better 10 years ago than it does today. Now people
Yeah,
are like,
100%. Yeah.
now what happens is like people don't care because the news cycle is so fast. Nobody gives a crap anymore.
I think it
And
still
people- and
works.
people
It
are
just
sick of that
depends on the
bullshit,
situation.
you know?
I think in general you're right, but like I think there's certain things like okay, so like there was a guy who was working on a video game on the like Harry Potter video game that came out like a year or two ago, and he got canceled because, but he didn't have like a name. He wasn't like a big guy. He was big star or anything. He was just a game developer, and he gets canceled because he's like had a video YouTube channel where he talked about like, hey, like these feminism in video games, like they keep on trying to put feminism in video games and it's not working or something like this. And so they just canceled him and he basically got ran off from the studio. They were like, yeah, they were okay with it up until they got pushed back, and then it was like, oh, well, we can't defend you, sorry.
Yeah, but I'll bet you 6 months later he was hired back because that's what happens.
No, he wasn't. No,
No?
he wasn't. No.
Okay. So it happens once in a while, but it's not nearly the problem it used to be. Look at Big Balls.
It's
They
not
hired
like
Big Balls back.
yeah, it's not like an easy hammer.
Was it Harry
to
Balls
the
or Big
nail.
Balls? I can't remember.
Big Balls.
Big Balls, yeah, they hired him back. He's back working for Doge again. Like,
Yeah, but see, like the fact that they even considered it still means that it works, like to some degree. Like the fact that they considered firing him, to me, signals that like it still can kind of work. Like you just need enough people saying no, we don't like this like anymore. Like we don't want you to cancel them. We don't want you to like. You basically need people who are going to support them unless they already are able to support themselves, like Shane. Like if somebody like Shane, yeah, he can do whatever the hell he wants pretty much.
Yeah, you got to have talent. You got to be.
Yeah.
I think ultimately, if your job is, and things aren't always this reality. Things are not like if you're good enough at your fucking job, then people would be stupid to not either A, overlook the issue or sweep it under the rug, or B, if you do get fired, you're going to be able to go work for someone else or start your own thing like so many of the media people have done. And I think that people are starting to sort of learn how to handle this. Like, if you apologize for whatever the thing is, like you're fucked, right? Like, you don't do that, you just pretty much like ignore the bullshit and say, fuck off, and you keep doing your thing as best you can. And I think that's a good way, like, around it. Once you start apologizing, it's never enough, and then you're on the defensive and this and that. And I think
never apologize.
Yeah, that's always been my number one thing.
Yeah, that, and then
that's why when they called me,
it was over such.
That's why when they called me into the office,
stick all the petty bullshit. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
That's why when they called me into the office and laid out all the screenshots of all of my offenses, I was like, yeah, that's me. What do you want me to say? Like, I'm not. I posted every bit of that. And
yeah, it'd have been like, so you guys don't have a sense of humor?
Right?
Yeah. Don't ever go down the road of apologizing because it'll just lead to more apologizing, which will lead to eventually you just getting canned. There's no reason to do it.
And then your team doesn't have any respect for you anymore. So then you're fucked. Then you're like in the middle and you don't have any friends.
Then everybody considers
your friends still back you.
At that point, everybody considers you a bitch. Like there's no
like,
or a flip flopper or whatever.
Yeah, you become like pussy whipped, like basically, effectively, like like that's exactly how I view it every time. Whenever they just fold immediately, because it's like, dude, you didn't have the spine to just say like, no, I'm not gonna accept this. Like you don't have the spine to just say no.
Yeah, and there's times like, okay, if somebody's like a real public figure, there are legit, like if somebody's in your, if you run a business, and somebody's a public face of your business, you definitely might have an interest in making sure they, present a certain way, and like, that's fine. But in a situation like with you, Justin, like with your fucking job, it's like, who fucking cares? Like, ain't no customers of the people who actually buy your end product know you fucking exist or ever will. So who gives a flying fuck what's on your social media?
Or care? They just want to get drunk. Like, who cares?
Yeah, dude. They care more about if Dylan Mulvaney or Shane Gillis is pushing the product than whether or not Justin's a fucking Nazi. Nobody cares.
I didn't
like,
even
okay.
post anything Nazi adjacent. What the fuck?
So and well, I mean, look at what I do. Like, I have Pete Quinones as I pay him to sponsor the show. Like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm in for a penny, I'm in for a pound. Like, come after me. Like, that's fine. Like, I bring on people that say the bad stuff according to them. You know, it's like, I don't give a shit. Like, come on, come after me.
Yeah, man. What
are you gonna do?
Fucking business, like if not, like you're reaching an audience. So I don't give a fuck who people advertise to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, even if I sorely disagree with them, like, dude, if they're fucking buying, then who gives a shit? You're running a business here. You know?
The only,
but there are certain things is like, you know, so I kind of get some punishments. Some punishments do fit the crime or whatever. You know, if say for instance, like there was so like one of the Braves, Atlanta Braves players, like, you know, he gets a DUI. You know, he has a funny video where he's just like he's trying to use his celebrity status to, like, yeah, you know, I'm from the Atlanta Braves, like, and he's just trying to, like, you know, use his status to get off with the cop or whatever, even though he's driving drunk as hell. And the guy's like, you're swerving like into oncoming traffic, like, what the hell, like, and yeah, I mean, if they were to suspend him for a few games, like, I would not, like, be like, I like, if I were the team owner, yeah, that makes sense to, like, suspend them for, like, hey, you're driving drunk, you're being retarded. I'm not trying to end the show, but
so what's the crime?
Stupid stuff, like doing legitimately stupid stuff. Yeah, maybe they do deserve punishment, but yeah, like words, like, I mean, you saying stuff on your personal, like, yeah, who the hell cares? There are some image things that do make sense, but they're like the stuff that they go after is not like not anything pertinent to any relevant. It doesn't have any relevancy at all.
Yeah, but like with my with the coffee business, I want to support people that I like what they're doing, and that's part of why I'm doing it.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, I'll support the people that are doing the work that I like, and as long as I'm getting orders out of it, I'll keep doing it. Like, let's go. I mean, if they say something I don't like, that's like, I don't know, that's the risk I'm taking, and it's my fault if like, let's say they say something completely whacked and out of line. Okay, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna, like, control somebody's speech because I'm giving them money or giving them coffee to push my stuff. You know, it's ridiculous.
I did have a guy that used to subscribe to my locals, and when I was doing, like, daily stuff just on locals, and he sent me a message one time. I was like, if you're going to keep talking about this, I'm not going to be able to continue subscribing. I was like, you're not going to tell me what I can and can't talk about, and I don't do this for money. So, like, I'm going to keep talking about it. If you don't want to continue to pay, or if you don't want to continue to subscribe, that's your choice.
Yeah.
I never heard from him again. It's like, all right, like I have seen you have sent me literally page on top of page on top of page of your supposed evidence, and, like, it's all the stuff that I have gone through with other stuff debunking every single time. Like, just because you don't believe the side that has disproven all of that and you choose to believe that side of it doesn't mean that I'm wrong or that I should stop talking about it just because you don't like I'm talking about the other side of it.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why I'm broke.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody has a problem with it, they have a problem with it. I don't really care. Like, if some liberal woman finds out that I'm advertising with Pete or with somebody else they don't like, don't buy my coffee. I don't give a shit. Like, it's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but I think that's different than like, you know,
I was gonna say, you're kind of insulated too, though, because odds are nobody that's buying your coffee at the market even knows who Pete Quinones or
Yeah.
Alan Mosley or any of those people are anyway. So like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
odds of overlap are pretty low.
If anybody's more offensive, it's probably Mosley over Quinones. I like Alan, but like he's sometimes I'm like, oh, that he should have said it that way.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy, though. He is a good guy. So,
Funny. Definitely funny.
oh my God, he's hilarious. Going back over to the Zelensky thing. Here's actual footage.
Position, and he happens to be right about
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a
Mr.
good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't
was-
have the cards right now.
I like to do that. You know, the card.
Playing Uno.
Uno.
That's awesome. I wasn't sure if Justin saw that or not. That's why I said playing Uno. You around, Justin?
Yeah, trying to
Nope.
get away from this fucking school.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, he's probably a danger to that school.
Yes.
They consider him a level stage 2 threat probably.
Cell service goes to shit around the school. I can barely hear y'all, and I don't think y'all can hear me when I'm around the school. So I just try to.
Well,
shut
they dampen cell phone signals at schools. A lot of public schools have that set up to where they can like.
Which why the hell do they want to like ban them now after you've already made it where they're fucking unusable like near the schools. So like what are these kids doing? I mean, yeah, maybe they play mobile games on their phone, like maybe they're playing like Pong on their phone or something like that.
Pong.
Pong?
Brick Breaker, you know.
Do they have Pong still on cell phones? Snake.
I mean,
They're playing
it's a-
Snake.
I always like Brick Breaker. That was what I was.
I like that one too.
I don't remember that
I-
one.
I had a
It's
tech
just-
football game on my Nokia. That was actually pretty good.
Oh, I think I remember that one.
Yeah, it was like you go for a short, medium, or long pass, or run it, and there are probabilities and this and that. Yeah.
I had a bowling game on my graphing calculator.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, you were in smart people math, huh?
Yes, I took a lot of trig and calculus and stuff like that.
Wow, that's impressive.
Sean sent me a message.
Yeah, but
the
he
other
had to
day.
use a calculator.
Hey,
Sean sent me a message the other day.
You can't use a calculator to do it, which is the funny part. It was like, oh, you can't use a calculator. It's like, but we're gonna be using a calculator anyway.
You can't use a calculator, but go out and buy this calculator because we need it.
Yeah.
See, big calculator, man. That's what it comes down to. Big calculators running the world.
Old Ti trying to.
Wow, I never would have remembered what brand that was if you hadn't said that. No, I definitely do. I was always jealous of like the kids who like had just because like I just wanted the calculator because it seemed cool. I'm like, oh, I bet there's games on there and shit.
What are those calculators called again? The
graphing calculator.
Graphing. Okay, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had to legitimately be a smart kid for some of the good games. Like you had to be able to program the game onto the calculator. They didn't just come with all of them. Like they came with a couple like basic ass games, but to get like bowling and the really cool ones, you had to find the codes and program it into it. And that was so then it was really a really nerdy thing to have like all the cool games on your graphing calculator. It's like that's how everybody knew that you were absolutely a dork.
So
I was just lucky in that I also played all of the sports, so everybody like I could get away with being a dork, but.
So this is an old story, but two guys were caught stealing $5,000 worth of calculators from Target.
That's
can't
it?
say
So they
I'm
took
surprised.
so they took like 10 calculators. Like,
Well,
come
no,
on, just
so-
leave these poor guys alone.
No, they're saying the calculators that they stole equaled $20,000. They got caught when they were stealing $5,000 worth. but they had a total of 20 grand worth of.
Oh my god!
calculators
So
they
these guys
sold.
were just going to the whatever, like I guess the Target or where did it say they?
Yeah, so they
Target.
were running like a whole racket, like they were
Yeah.
stealing $5,000 at a time worth.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I'm trying to see when this
So what I
story
want to
is.
know then in
March.
situation
It was
like
March
this
of
is-
last year, so it was a year ago.
I want to know why though. Like, what are you like? Are they?
They never-
that's the thing.
Are they
'Cause
like
you have
running
to
a
have somebody
black
to
market,
market.
for like inner city youth that can't afford the calculators at full pro? Like, they're stealing them and then selling them on the black market to the inner city youth for like half the cost, or are they like stealing the like high powered graphing calculators and selling them to fucking Iran so that they can use them to power their nuclear warheads?
Reactors.
Like what the hell? Like what's the end game of this?
Okay,
Like,
so here, so the police report said that they believe these two men from Texas were part of a ring responsible for $25 million in stolen calculators across the country.
They're
gets
stealing
even
them for
more
Texas Instruments. They're selling them back to Walmart again. That has to be that has to be the case.
Look,
No,
With that many of them?
I think they're pulling the processors out.
That's not a bad point. There might be something. It might not be the calculator itself, but something.
No,
in
it's
the
what's in
calculator.
them. It's what's
Yeah.
yeah. Here, I'll send you. I'll put this article in the chat so everybody can check it out later.
That is always the thing. It's always the other half of the story that we're never going to hear on shit like that. That's actually the interesting thing. You know, it's like, okay, because they're stealing them like that, and then when you learn it's part of like a bigger ring, that's part of a bigger ring, that's part of a bigger ring, it's like, whoa, like what the fuck's going on here? You know, like that's the story I want to hear. And there is always the case too that sometimes like meth heads, they just see something like, okay, those calculators are expensive, and I figured out a way to steal a bunch of them. So you might just find a meth head with like 500 calculators in his shed that he's never actually been able to sell or move or anything.
Yeah, but
so that is a situation that happens too. But this one obviously is part of something bigger.
Yeah.
Right, like after you go down the rabbit hole far enough, then you end up finding out that this is actually how Elon Musk built SpaceX. It's like, what the
hell? Every Tesla has 4 Texas Instrument processors installed in it somewhere. You know.
No wonder he has self-driving cars before every other manufacturer. He stole all the Texas Instrument tech.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay,
well, we cracked another one today, guys.
Look, I have 8 million processors, so yeah, of course I'm gonna be able to have self-driving cars.
I've done my part for the show today.
This is our celebrity rumor we were talking about earlier that we had to come up with and start. Boom, we got it.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Elon Musk runs a giant theft ring of Texas Instrument calculators in order to get processing chips that he can otherwise not get on the free market for his Teslas.
Yeah, but he's so rich. He could $25 million for Elon Musk is like $50 for us, man.
Like, yeah, but it's about the scarcity of those chips, dude. Because everyone's buying. Bro, I'll be out of work for months at a time because of chip shortages, because the GPS equipment that I work with requires them.
As a Simpsons fan, you should know this. Remember when Homer got bought out by Bill Gates and they just came in and trashed his office? He was like, you don't get to be super rich by just giving everybody money.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that episode. That's a later one, isn't it?
I can't remember what season, but I remember it. I want to say it's in one of the box sets I've got, so it has to be like season 8 or 9. Because
it's later. 9. That's later. The middle 5 seasons were the best. So like season 3 to season 8 were the best. Yes, I'm that much of a dork where I'm picking out what seasons I like of.
I mean, I stopped at 9. Like I own box sets of up to 9, and I think I had even thought about this before. Like if I bought more, I probably wouldn't go past 12 at the absolute latest. Like maybe 14, but I think like season 12 was probably about the extent of what I would want to have for like personal collection. and that's stretching it. Like out to 9 is a lot of like really excellent content.
Yeah. Was that the Tamaco one was in 9 or was that in 10?
Which one?
Tamaco. The Tamaco, where he creates the tobacco.
That's got to be in 10 because I don't remember that one in the season 9 box set anymore.
Okay.
Dag left us. He would be the one that would know, like right off the top of his head.
Yes. But I'm looking for the Bill Gates thing here. There we go.
Oh, he might be back.
Oh.
Bernie Sanders fist pumping here. Let me in. Yeah, I'm back. No, I don't know exactly what season that is, but it's beautiful. Hold on, I have to share a special moment with you guys. No, okay, play the thing.
I poured my heart and soul into this business, and now it's finally paying off. We're rich, richer than astronauts.
Oh my God! Well, queer the deal.
Oh, right.
Queer the
I
deal.
reluctantly accept your proposal.
Well, everyone always does. Buy 'em out, boys.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Oh, I didn't get rich by writing a lot of checks.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
That's
what was
so
your
good.
special moment? Let's hear it.
All right, so I parked my car here to finish the show and then get coffee. And anyhow, I look down and tell me if you guys can see it. Can you see my odometer?
Yeah.
180,000 on the dot. I knew I was going to miss it. I knew it was coming up, and I knew I was going to miss it. And I totally would have if I didn't stop at this particular gas station for coffee just now. And then you guys get to share this moment with me. No, it's a hoodie.
Okay, from this angle, it looked like a turtleneck.
I cannot ever see Dag in a turtleneck. He's not that kid. Maybe if he's dressing out to go take his woman out, maybe. But
my wife gets me mediums when she buys me shirts. I got this for Christmas, this sweatshirt. She gets me mediums, and I wear a large, so it looks a little tight on me. I think she just likes to see my rippling muscles.
That's what it is.
Like to see your scars from your heart surgeries.
Yeah. I tell people it was a knife fight, Steve. Thanks for blowing my cover.
A monkey knife fight? Was it a monkey knife fight?
I legitimately think that's what I used to say. Yeah, that sounds like something I would say. 100%. You know, of course, the Simpsons reference, etc.
Yes. It's not a show if we don't do a Simpsons reference or two.
Or 7, yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing. Is that your pink Kia Soul that you're driving today?
It's gray. Yeah. it is my faggy little Kia Soul. Boxy Brown, I call her.
Boxy Brown. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Kia did a couple good ones.
Yeah, man.
It's okay, Dag. I have a Rio, so I feel your pain.
Dude, I'd buy 1,000 Kias before I'd buy a Chevy.
Trey, how do you fit in a Rio? Like, seriously. How the hell do you fit in a Rio?
I just have trouble taking Kia seriously. And it's all because of one dealership in Louisville. At one time, they ran a special. It was buy a Kia Sorento, get a Kia Sophia free. And I was like, anytime your car company runs a buy one, get one free, that's a joke of a car. Like, I'm sorry, I can never. They may have come a long way in the last 15 years, 20 years, but I can never take them seriously because at one time they ran a buy a Kia Sorento, get a Kia Sophia free.
Yep, they had the buy one get one free for a long time. That was their deal forever because they were trying to get in the market. They were trying to break through the market.
Why they made like their original cars were very cheap and kind of shitty. You know what I mean? But that's sort of built. You need cardboard door panels for a few years before you can upgrade to molded plastic.
Yeah. Well, so one of the dealerships that I shot for was a Kia, and the Sorrentos are really nice.
Like, I thought you were about to say one of the dealerships you shot up. As me like, hey, Steve.
That damn fuel pump! I told you. I swore off. I'll tell you exactly when it was. When I did the same thing as you, Justin, but for a different reason. When the Kia Soul first came out, and you guys remember the commercial was like the gerbils or some shit, and they're all like,
Oh, yeah,
they're all like
the
cool New
dancer.
York gerbils driving around, listening to hip hop music and shit. And I was like, fuck you and your stupid fucking gerbil commercials and your stupid gay ass Kia Souls. And the original Kia Souls were like hella gay. You know, that was like when the Nissan Cube was
the
out,
gay car to
and
have.
yeah, dude, the fucking Honda Element and all these other gay
Oh, when
ass cheesy
Scion
cars were
first
coming
started
out.
putting out those little boxy whatever the fucks.
Oh,
Yeah, the XBs, which were actually very. I have a friend. She drove hers to like 350,000 miles, dude. They weren't bad. They weren't bad little cars if you took care of them. But yeah, but gay as fuck though. I'd never be caught dead in one. You know, so I swore them off for the same shit, man. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. I said I will never buy one of your cars because of this faggotry.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever. Who comes up with this? Like, what possessed you to think like, oh yeah, let's just show people
Oh, there's a toaster though. Okay, that is kind of funny. I'll give him that. Looking back on it.
Now, isn't that what's the name of that group? What's the name of the group that did that?
Black Sheep. That's not EMPD, I don't think.
No. They did. Damn
Fuck,
it!
I know this, Steve.
I know, me too. I gotta look it up.
It's Black
now.
Sheep. It is Black Sheep, I think.
Oh, is that the name of the group? And we're saying, but the song is this or that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I think you're right.
I'm looking it up right now.
Pretty sure the group is Black Sheep, and it's this or that.
Yeah, but I said I'm never gonna buy one of those fucking things. But then there were so many of them, and then the model I have started to look a little less gay, and it was just I needed a car. I needed one with a 100,000 mile warranty because I was sick of working on cars at the time. And dude, I went in the dealership. I didn't have no proof of income. I didn't have no down payment. I had a '96 Camry as my trade-in, and you know, I'm like, yeah, I'd like one of these Kia Souls, please. And they're like, okay, do you have like proof of income or something? And I'm like, not really. And they go, okay. And then they gave me a car with no down payment, no payment for 3 months. Like, so,
hey,
you know,
I mean, the
dealerships,
like the dealerships at that point don't care because they're like, if anything happens, they get the car back. Like,
yeah.
We would. During tax season, it was funny because during tax season, we would sell a bunch of Escalades. I'm sure you can figure out the demographic. And then like a month later, we'd get them all back and they would sell them again. Like, so like the salespeople didn't care because they knew that they were going to get the car back and they knew they were going to be able to sell it again. But like we would sell
same demographic because it's used.
Yeah. We'd sell Tahoes and Escalades like crazy around tax time because they get 5-10 grand. Come in, put the down payment, and basically rent a car for a couple months.
It's what happens with like lease like luxury cars is like the person leases it. You know, the person who can afford it leases it for like the 3 years.
Yeah.
And they only make like a BMW. A BMW is only good for 3 years, and then all the interior shit starts falling apart. And I know that's what it is. Then the lease gets turned in. Some poor sucker who wouldn't usually be able to afford that BMW buys it, and then it falls apart to shit. And then he's got to bring it to me to fucking work on. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. Nope, understand.
We're on to you, BMW.
Yeah, BMW. I think BMW has probably the worst interiors and the worst quality of the car.
Yeah, they just the headliners start falling down. It's the A pillars start peeling. It's fucking crazy, dude.
And they were the first to do the shifters, where they weren't like real shifters. They were the little like thing that you had to like move back and forth.
Yeah, the little bumper thing, which doesn't.
Yeah,
have
they were the first ones
feedback,
to do that gay stuff. I mean, it's you know, Germany's fallen a long way. They've gone really gay.
Yeah, no, also like Porsche's got some nice shit and everything. I do think a lot of it's like consumer level shit across the board. Really sucks, you know, in a lot of cases. And that's why I'm going to spend my money. I guess these days it's going to be on a fucking Kia or Hyundai.
Yeah, Hyundais are.
Which
the problem with both Kia and Hyundai is that they have like massive engine problems. So half their cars blow up, the other half don't.
Oh,
yeah, they have a really bad engine problem with the newer ones.
If I gotta die, I want to go out in flames. I don't want it to be something boring. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I don't want to be a stupid redneck in the newspaper. I don't want to like die under my lawnmower. You know what I mean? That's
Florida man.
That's like my thing. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
you
do
don't
like the
have to
Die Like a Man ad that we play. I'm down with that. Alligator attack, whorehouse heart attack. That's a good one.
Yeah, you just don't want when you die, you don't want everyone to sit there and think, man, what a retard.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.